Are you accidentally creating a picky eater? If your baby pushes food away, throws it on the floor, or only wants the same 3 foods every day, you might be making these common mistakes without even knowing it. What if I told you that most picky eating problems actually start before your baby's first birthday? Stay with me because what you're about to learn could change your child's relationship with food forever. Let's be honest. Picky eating is every parent's nightmare. When your child refuses to eat anything green, turns their nose up at new foods, or lives on nothing but crackers and milk, it's not just frustrating. It's scary. You worry about their nutrition. You stress about their growth. And mealtimes become a battlefield that nobody wants to fight. But here's the thing most parents don't realize. Picky eating isn't usually something babies are born with. It's often something we accidentally teach them through well-meaning mistakes. The good news? If these habits can be learned, they can also be unlearned. Today we're going to uncover 5 feeding mistakes that create picky eaters. More importantly, I'll show you exactly how to fix each one. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to raise a confident, adventurous eater who actually enjoys trying new foods. So let's dive in and transform your family's mealtime experience. 5 baby feeding mistakes. Script. Mistake number 1. Pressuring your baby to eat. Picture this. You've spent 20 minutes preparing your baby's meal. You sit down with high hopes. Your baby takes one bite and pushes the bowl away. What do you do next? If you're like most parents, you probably say, just one more bite, or start making airplane sounds. Maybe you hold their hands down or distract them with toys while sneaking spoonfuls into their mouth. I get it. You want your baby to eat. You're worried they're not getting enough nutrition. But here's the shocking truth. Every time you pressure your baby to eat, you're teaching them to ignore their own hunger signals. Think about it. Babies are born knowing exactly how much food their body needs. They eat when hungry and stop when full. It's that simple. When we pressure them to eat more, we're basically saying, don't trust your body, trust me instead. This creates a power struggle where food becomes the enemy. Mealtimes turn into battlefields. Your baby starts associating eating with stress and frustration. The fix is surprisingly simple but requires a complete mindset shift. Your job is to decide what food to offer, when to offer it, and where your baby eats. Their job is to decide whether to eat and how much. That's it. Trust me, a healthy baby will never starve themselves. Let them listen to their body. Mistake number 2, giving up too early on new foods. Here's a scenario every parent knows. You offer your baby broccoli for the first time. They make a disgusted face, spit it out, and push it away. Your immediate thought? Okay, they hate broccoli. I'll never serve that again. This is where most parents get it completely wrong. That face your baby made? It's not hatred. It's curiosity. They're exploring this new taste and texture. When they spit food out, they're learning. When they throw it on the floor, they're experimenting. Research shows something incredible. Babies need between 8 to 12 exposures to a new food before they'll accept it. Yes, you heard that right. 12 times. But most parents give up after the first or second attempt. I know what you're thinking. But my baby clearly doesn't like it. Actually, their first reaction tells us nothing about their final preference. Those funny faces and food rejection are completely normal. It's how babies explore new flavors. Here's what you should do instead. Keep offering that rejected food alongside foods you know they like. Don't make a big deal about it. Just put a small amount on their plate every few days. Eventually, they'll try it. And one day, they might surprise you by actually eating it. Patience is your superpower here. Mistake number 3, becoming a short-order cook. Let me tell you about Sarah. Every mealtime, she prepared 3 different meals. One for herself, one for her husband, and a special kid-friendly meal for her toddler. She thought she was being a good mom by catering to her child's preferences. But here's what really happened. Her child learned that if they refused the main meal, Mom would always provide something else. They had no reason to try new foods because backup options were always available. When you become a short-order cook, you're accidentally teaching your child that they don't need to be flexible with food. They learn to expect special treatment. This creates unrealistic expectations that follow them into adulthood. The solution might surprise you. Serve your baby the same meal everyone else is eating, just modified for their age. If you're having spaghetti and meatballs, give them small pieces they can handle. If you're having salad, offer them the individual ingredients. No backup meals. No special alternatives. If they don't eat what's offered, that's okay. They won't starve. They'll just be hungrier at the next meal and more likely to try what's on their plate. This approach teaches flexibility and reduces your workload too. Mistake number 4. Using food as rewards or bribes. You eat your vegetables, you can have dessert? Sound familiar? This innocent sentence is actually creating a huge problem. You're telling your child that vegetables are punishment and dessert is reward. When we bribe kids with food, we accidentally create a hierarchy. Some foods become good and others become bad. The foods we use as rewards become more desirable. The foods we use as bargaining chips become less appealing. Here's the shocking part. This creates emotional eating patterns that can last a lifetime. Your child learns to associate certain foods with achievement or comfort. They might start using food to cope with emotions rather than fuel their body. Think about your own relationship with food. Do you reward yourself with its cream after a hard day? Do you feel guilty about eating certain foods? These patterns often start in childhood through well-meaning feeding practices. The fix is simple but requires a complete change in thinking. All foods are neutral. Vegetables aren't punishment. Cookies aren't rewards. They're just different types of food that serve different purposes in our diet. Offer variety without creating drama or hierarchy around any particular food. Mistake number 5. Introducing solids too late or too fast. There's a critical window for introducing textures to babies. Miss it, and you create feeding difficulties that last years. Between 6 and 9 months, babies have a sensitive period for accepting new textures. Their gag reflex makes it easier to handle lumpy foods. If you only give smooth purees, you miss this advantage. Many parents stick with purees for months, fearing choking. But babies need to learn chewing skills. Start solids around 6 months with variety of textures. Let them explore and self-feed. Trust the process. Look, picky eating isn't your fault, but it is in your control. These 5 mistakes are sabotaging your efforts every single day. But here's the good news. You can fix this starting right now. Stop pressuring. Keep offering. Serve family food, no bribes, early textures. Your baby wants to eat. You just need to get out of their way. Trust me, these changes will revolutionize your meal times forever. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button right now. Subscribe for more parenting tips that actually work. And drop a comment telling me which mistake you've been making. I read every single one.